Our first school today is William Jewell College, which was picked to finish 7th in the conference this season. The Cardinals were 0-11 in 2021, 0-7 league play, finishing in 8th place. Joining us today is head coach Mike McGlinchey, senior wide receiver Jesse Thomas, and redshirt-junior inside linebacker Jake Hedrick. Gentlemen, welcome. And Coach, you enter your second full season as the head man of William Jewell. Give us your impressions of the team and the general outlook for the fall.
Well, one, I want to say thank you for having us out here today. The general impressions of the team is we're making tremendous progress. Couldn't be happier with, really living up to some of our mottos, which is total commitment and maximum effort. We've made tremendous strides, having a first chance at a spring ball, since our staff arrived, and getting a chance to have the winter program lifting and the summer program that's been going on since June 6th. I'm really excited about the future of Jewell football, and then more importantly, I'm excited about the immediate future for the 2022 season.
Coach, thank you so much. 22 starters returned this season, including 7 on offense. Jesse Thomas, sitting next to you, has been a solid contributor to that and has started 11 games last season with an average of 13 yards per catch with 3 touchdowns. Start with Jesse's experience and give us a look at the rest of the offensive unit.
Well, one, Jesse was a big play guy for us last year, and we're looking to get him the ball a little bit more, give him an opportunity to run with it. Our wide receiving core, which he is one of the elder statesmen and one of the lead players for, is really talented. We have tremendous speed out on the edges, and we're really looking forward to getting the ball to them as we move forward. I think as an offense as a whole, I think we've made a tremendous upgrade, or not necessarily an upgrade, but we got a lot better across the front. I think we're going to have some running backs that are going to really, surprise you. And then there's been a really healthy quarterback competition over spring ball and then over the summer, with our quarterback position, and we're really expecting great things from offense this year.
Coach, thank you. Jesse, give us your take on both your individual performance and your goals for the season, as well as your assessment on the team as things get underway.
Individual goals, I would say I just want to be able to make every play that comes my way. I feel like I just want to make sure I'm having fun out there. Not really focusing too much on myself, just really my team as a whole. I'm sorry, what was your last question?
Just talk about some of your goals that you might have for the season.
Just making sure everyone's just flying around, having fun, taking everything a day at a time, approaching camp as an opportunity to just get better.
Coach, on the defensive side of the ball, you return 8 starters, including Jake and linebacker Carson Anderson, who was second-team All-GLVC honoree last season. Talk about that group and how they will work to limit your opponents this fall.
Well, it's just kind of like the offense. I think, really we've been focusing on being the best William Jewell football team that we can be. We really can't dictate what the opponent's going to bring to the field, but what we can dictate is how we're going to perform. And Jake is a very disciplined football player. He's done tremendous things here in the weight room recently. He's always been strong, but he's really kind of taken it to the next level. And as a defensive unit, we're going to really talk about, pride and being extremely physical in the run, and then being extremely disciplined. I think we made huge strides on the discipline aspect, which I really think let us down a little bit last year. And we're really expecting, to have some great, defensive games, and then have a collection of a season to be very successful. So I'm very excited about where the defense and the offense is going, and we're going to get a chance here in about a week to go and put it into action.
Jake, tell us how you've been preparing for the offseason, and what are you looking forward to most this year?
Through the offseason, we've really just been focusing on getting our drops right, doing a lot of 7-on-7 as a unit, going over that with younger guys, watching ourselves to get better and make sure we understand what we're doing. Front-wise, we have a lot of defensive linemen that I think are going to be a good asset for us because they're pretty strong, big, What was the last question?
What's some of the other things you're looking forward to for this season?
Oh, the other thing I'm looking forward to is a lot of guys shined in the spring, and I can't wait to see them in the fall because they're going to be it's going to be nice seeing them doing what they did to our offense, to other people's offenses, especially like pass rush wise. We got a few people that are pretty good at that, and that's really it.
Thank you. Coach, Grant Latina and Josh Yancey were a couple of other key returners for you. Talk about those two and the rest of the special teams unit that will do things for you this season.
Yeah, well, Grant has been a pretty good asset for us in a lot of different ways, from special teams to playing slot receiver. So we're expecting Grant to, give us another great year. He's an explosive player. Josh Yancey has kind of have a little position change. We moved him from running back to free safety, and we're really excited about what he's doing there, kind of giving us a little bit more athleticism in the back end. And we are, he's made great progress in the spring, and he's right now currently in a battle to be the starting free safety. So those two guys have one, we relied on them heavily last year, and we'll be relying on them maybe in a little different way as we move forward.
And finally, Coach, give us a preview of your schedule as things get ready to kick off for you here in the next week or so.
Well, yeah, we're opening up Thursday night on September 1st. We're playing Colorado Mesa from the RMAC. We went out there last year, and they're returning the favor this year. Then we have 2 long road trips right back to back. We're going out to Spearfish to play Black Hills State, and then week 3 we're going to Ohio Dominican out in Columbus, Ohio. But after that, we're going to be home, I think, for the next 5 weeks. We have kind of a day trip in there where we play Southwest Baptist. So really, for the next 5 weeks of the season, it's going to feel like we're home, which is really exciting to play, in Liberty and in front of our home fans.
Is there an advantage to getting away from home early in the season as far as getting your group together?
Yeah, continuity and guys really getting a chance to know each other and bond is huge, and that does happen on the road trips, and it does happen on the long road trips a little bit more than the short ones. But really, that is being taken care of here this summer for us. We had right around 58 guys on campus all summer, working out, and then they lived in one dorm. So they really had a chance to do that over the summer. And then on these long road trips, some of the freshmen, that'll make the trip, that'll be their first experience around the team. And it is an advantage early. And then you want to try to keep those limited to late because you get a little beat up, and long bus rides, aren't great on the body.
Coach, Jesse, and Jake, thank you so much for joining us here on GLVC SN, and best of luck this season.